She screamed before she even understood why she was screaming. Amara's knees hit the hard earth with a dull thud, her palms scraping against the dusty village square as women gathered around her in a tightening circle. A calabash rolled from her hand and cracked open, palm wine spilling like blood onto the ground. Laughter burst from somewhere behind her, sharp, cruel, loud. "Stand up!" an old man barked. Amara tried. Her legs shook. Her silk scarf slipped from her head and fell into the dirt. She looked up, eyes burning with tears, and that was when she saw Mama Sade standing directly in front of her, arms folded, face calm, eyes unreadable. "In this village," Mama Sade said slowly, her voice carrying over the murmurs, "we don't raise wives with soft hands." The crowd went quiet. Amara's chest heaved as her breath broke into sobs. Her phone was gone. Her husband was nowhere in sight, and the life she thought she married into was collapsing in public. If you want to know how a general's woman who believed in soft life, boundaries, and self-care ended up kneeling in shame before strangers, then stay with this story till the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because this is only part 1. It started the day Amara arrived in the village with 2 big suitcases and 1 small heart full of confidence. She stepped out of the bus wearing oversized sunglasses, a neat wig, and white sneakers that had never touched red earth before. The heat slapped her immediately. "Is this place always this hot?" she muttered. Kala, her husband, smiled awkwardly. "You'll get used to it." Amara looked around. Mud houses, chickens running freely, women carrying firewood like it was nothing. No electricity poles, no network bars. "You didn't say it was this rural," she said. Kala laughed softly. "It's home." She forced a smile and lifted her phone, recording. "I'm officially in my husband's village," she said cheerfully. Soft life in the village era. Some women standing nearby exchanged looks. "She is greeting her phone before greeting elders," one whispered. Amara didn't notice. She was too busy adjusting her ring and thinking about how long she would have to stay before convincing Kala to move back to Lagos. From the first morning, Amara made her rules clear. "I don't wake up early," she said, still wrapped in her duvet at 8 a.m. "My body needs rest." Outside, women were already returning from the stream when Kala's aunt knocked on the door. Amara sighed loudly. "Please tell them I'll join later." Later never came. At breakfast, Mama Sade finally spoke to her directly. "In this house, we greet elders properly." Amara smiled politely. "Good morning, Mace." Mama Sade stared at her. "You didn't kneel." Amara's smile froze. "Oh, I don't kneel. I believe respect is mutual." The table went silent. Kala cleared his throat. "Amara, maybe just this once." She cut him off. "I'm not changing who I am because of marriage." Mama said nodded slowly. "Good." That was all she said. Days passed, and Amara continued living the only way she knew how. She refused to join other women in cooking during festivals. She questioned why women were the only ones washing plates. She laughed loudly when elders spoke about tradition. "This is internalized oppression," she said once. The women stopped laughing with her. They watched instead. Gossip spread quickly. "She doesn't respect anyone. She thinks she's better than us. She will not last." Kala noticed the shift, but he said nothing. When Amara complained, he shrugged. "Just managed." "You know how village people are." That sentence stayed with her. The day everything changed, Mama Sade came to her room smiling. "You are educated," she said gently. "The elders think you should help with something important." Amara straightened. "Finally, recognition. It is a simple task." Mama Sade continued. "You will handle the palm wine for the ancestral gathering." Amara hesitated. "I don't drink alcohol." Mama Sade smiled wider. "You won't drink it. You will just serve it." It sounded harmless. That evening the village gathered. Drums beat softly. Elders sat in a semicircle. Amara stood proudly with the calabash, feeling included for the first time. She lifted it and poured. Gasps erupted. "Stop!" someone shouted. The calabash slipped. Wine spilled. The drumming stopped. You poured with your left hand, an elder roared. Amara froze. I didn't know. It is Tabo, another voice shouted. The circle closed in. That was how she ended up on her knees, humiliated, alone. Mama Said's eyes never left her face. Later that night, Amara sat alone in a dark room, her phone dead, her confidence shattered. She hugged her knees and cried silently. Mama Said entered without knocking. Tomorrow, she said calmly, placing a bowl beside Amara, you will wake before the rooster. Amara looked up, eyes swollen. Why do you hate Mek? Mama Said's voice softened. I don't hate you. I am training you. She turned and left. If you think Amara deserved it or not, drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe marriage should change a woman, or should tradition bend for love? Like this video if you are still watching. Morning came too quickly. Amara woke to shouting. Wake up! She stumbled outside, eyes heavy, body etching. Women were already working. Mama Said handed her a broom. Squeak! Amara swallowed hard and obeyed. Her hands blistered. Her back hurt. Her pride cracked. When she slowed, Mama Said spoke softly. In this village, survival comes before comfort. Days turned into weeks. Amara stopped filming. She stopped arguing. She learned. But something else was growing inside her. And when Mama Said looked at her one evening and said, you are learning fast, Amara smiled faintly, not because she was broken, but because she was changing. And this was only the beginning. If you want part 2, where the power begins to shift, make sure you subscribe, like and share this story, because soft life may bend, but it doesn't disappear.